right up, half a mile from the river, but the river came right up to our door.
So you didn't get it though?
Crested right there, and so we were very, very fortunate.
It's amazing,
Folks,
yeah.
They got hit
want
hard.
to keep Nashville going. The best way to do it is just to go down. All that music's still there. All the
Yeah.
great
Right.
restaurants, hotels, clubs, everything's still
Yeah.
there. But it's a tough town right now, so I hope folks will drop by. and
Well,
see
you know,
us.
it kind of got, I felt, and I know you felt the same way being around it down there. I felt like it kind of got put on the back burner because everybody's talking about the oil that was in the Gulf, which is just as, now I feel it's just as awful. My
Right.
goodness.
Oh, it's horrible. And the oil spill was happening, but at the same time, then that thing in New York and Times Square,
Same time,
the bomb
yeah.
threat and all that,
Yeah.
and then the rain came overnight, and people did not realize
Right. It wasn't expected.
how gigantic,
Yeah.
what a devastation it was.
Yeah.
And that is going to take years to recover.
Now you got a little political roots in you from back in the day a little bit. If you were the man in charge, how would you handle this thing out in the Gulf with the oil?
Well,
I'll put you on the spot with that one now.
No,
didn't
I don't think,
Yeah.
you just do what you can do.
Yeah.
Use every resource you can, but
Yeah.
once that genie's out of the bottle,
Yeah.
it's hard to stop.
Yeah.
And you just about the best you can do is make sure that never happens again, and
Right.
that takes comprehensive legislation and
Yeah.
oversight,
Yeah.
and
It's a mess, though, down
Sort of
there.
put a stop to all those signs about
Yeah.
drill, baby, drill. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
And wait a minute, this is the consequences of that
Yeah.
kind of lack of oversight.
Right.
And so, I mean, the fault is, it's BP. It's very simple, and
Yeah.
and they have to be held responsible. I don't think there's much else that the president can do or FEMA can do,
Right.
and they're on the case.
Yeah.
So it just, I saw that. I was in Congress when that Exxon Valdez thing happened.
That's right,
I went up
yeah.
there and saw that, and just.
Oh, it's a mess. Your words can't describe it.
Until you
Yeah.
see it, until you see, how widespread it is. And the same thing has happened here.
Yeah.
So how do we keep, now that was a ship, this
Yeah.
is something, that's, under the water.
Right. Interesting stuff. Hey,
I wish I had the answer. If
yeah.
I had the answer, I'd be rich and famous.
Fix it, wouldn't you?
Let's switch gears a little bit here in a little while. Folks out on the interstate heading into town here, they're going to see a sight like never before, aren't they?
I have never seen 3,500 hot rods in one place at one time. I've seen a lot of cars and been to a lot of car shows, but this thing is huge. It's at the airport. It's
Yeah.
free,
Right.
and it's a national tour, Hot Rod Magazine. So
Yeah.
to see that is
Oh, it's
just.
going to be something
Oh,
else.
come. And then, of course, if you can find an orange car with an 01 on the side and a rebel flag on top,
It's going to stick out. a
I'll be
little bit.
sitting there next to it. So I
It's
hope y'all
gonna
come
stand
by and
out.
see old Cougar, too.
That's cool, man. Now it's like I said, I mean, it's going to be. I know you're going to be telling some great stories, but you're probably going to hear some great stories as well. If you're a hot rod enthusiast, if you're a fan of automobile, and there's a few of them around these parts, they're going to enjoy this. So, by what time is everything happening today?
I think it starts at noon and
Okay.
goes until 7 tonight. I'll be out there, I think, from 12:30 to 3:30.
Okay.
At least, if a lot
Right.
of folks around, I'll stay and
Right.
meet everybody.
Right.
But no, I'm
It's
pretty
at the
pumped up
airport, though.
about this.
Yeah.
At the airport,
Good
at
stuff
Bowling
there.
Green, Warren County Airport.
So it's your chance to come out and meet you, get a picture made.
In fact, they have,
Yeah.
I read, there's some planes, some antique planes out there
Really?
too. There's a Ford Tri-Motor, and I always thought those were the coolest things ever.
Right.
It was the first passenger plane.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's going to be there
so,
too.
Yeah.
That's going to be pretty cool stuff. So, and of course, they can come see you. Now, are you back open down in Nashville? You're up and
We're
going?
open, we never closed.
Never closed, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It had to take a boat to get to our store. But,
Right.
But we hung in there, and a lot of people down there are hanging in there. And of course,
That's
they're
right down.
that Music Valley.
Yeah, now you're down there a lot too, right? At that store. They
Yeah,
come see you
yeah,
a lot.
Every
And then
chance I can. We went down there and did a fundraiser for the folks in that particular area,
right.
down at the Nashville Palace, which is a couple of doors down from
Oh yeah,
us.
yeah. And then of course I got your Gatlinburg place still going.
Yeah.
I've been there a few times.
Yeah, we've
Love
got a
that
new
place.
store in downtown Gatlinburg with
Yeah.
indoor go-karts. fixed
Nice,
up
so they
for
can have their own,
General
they
Lee
can
can
have their-
chase,
yeah.
Roscoe can chase the General
Yeah.
Lee around.
That's awesome. That was always my favorite thing to do in Gatlinburg is
Well,
the
now you
go-kart
can-
thing.
and
Me
now
and my
you-
dad, my sister. So that's awesome. We're
You
gonna
need a
have to come
Jeep
check that
so
out.
she could put on the Daisy Duke shorts.
Oh,
and
yeah.
We've got one. We've got the Daisy Jeep.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So, well, hey, so always for today though, noon to about 3:30 out at the airport. They can come see you
Yep.
and see a lot of cool cars, even a couple
Well,
of planes.
3,500 cool
Well,
cars.
yeah, I
That's
like
a
that.
lot of cool cars.
It's always a pleasure having you in. I really do mean that.
Thank
You're
you.
one of the best, one of the nicest guys that you'll ever meet, and a real class act. And like I said, anytime you're in Bowling Green, and you better get him in here, all right? Because we love catching up with you, Ben. It's always a good time. We appreciate you stopping by. 8:55, everybody, go see Cooter today for the Dukes of Hazzard out at the airport till 3 o'clock, noon to 3 today.
Breaker
Good catching up.
one might be crazy, but I ain't done. Y'all keep your ears on. I'll see y'all out the airport. I'm down and I'm gone.
Classic.